So here's an update about the whole Kyrie Irving situation. Here's a recap for all those who may not know. Some weeks ago, Kyrie Irving was asked at a post-game press conference about a Alex Jones video he shared where Alex Jones talked about secret societies in America and also expressed some anti-Semitic views.
Kyrie, while we're on the topic of promotion, why did you decide to promote something that Alex Jones said?
That was a few weeks ago. I do not stand with Alex Jones' position, narrative, court case that he had with Sandy Hook, or any of the kids that felt like they had to relive trauma, or parents that had to relive trauma, or to be dismissive to all the lives that were lost during that tragic event. My post was a post from Alex Jones that he did in the early 90s or late 90s about secret societies in America of occults, and it's true.
And to follow up on the promotion of the movie and the book.
Can you please stop calling it a promotion? What am I promoting?
Put it out on your platform.
But I'm promoting it? Do you see me doing, do you see me in front of
putting it out there,
the
people
title?
are going to say that you are
Yeah, I put it out there just like you put things out there, right?
Yeah, but it's not
you put
stuff,
things out there for a living, right?
Right, but my stuff is not
so let's move on.
filled
Let's
with
move on.
anti-Semitic
Let's
stuff.
move on. Don't dehumanize me up here.
I'm not doing that.
Another
You're
human
free
being.
to post
I can post whatever I want, so say that and shut it down and move on to the next question.
But Kyrie, you have to understand that by
I don't have to understand anything from you.
But it's not me.
Nothing.
By
It's no
posting
people that
what
you're
you
making up,
did,
bro. Move on.
But by posting
Move
what
on.
you
Next
did,
question.
Anybody
Do you guys have any more questions for
and
me?
they're going to say,
you guys have any more
does he have
questions? Because this is going to be a clip.
beliefs?
This is going to be a clip that he's going to marvel at. Is this any more questions?
But you're not answering the question.
Oh, this is another answering your question. Oh my God, let's make another Instagram clip so we could be famous again.
Okay. So now the whole thing blew up. The world found out about it. Everybody has 2 cents. What I find amazing about that is the video segment that Kyrie shared on his Instagram account had been there for weeks before the reporter even asked him, which let me know this reporter was just looking for something. I already did that segment. I already made that rant. Go back and look at the previous episode of the podcast. But I was amazed that he did not apologize when people were on him to, begging him to, and he expressed, he essentially said, I did nothing to apologize for. Then the NBA stepped in and said, hey man, we are going to suspend you without pay unless you apologize, completely denouncing anti-Semitism, blah, blah, blah. Okay, he did that. But for the Nets, it wasn't good enough. Again, go back, listen to my previous podcast, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. This is about control. He apologized, okay? He even had a sit down with Adam Silver. Let me tell you what the Nets said he must do to be reinstated. 1, apologize and condemn the film he promoted. 2, make a $500,000 donation to anti-hate causes. 3, complete sensitivity training. 4, complete anti-Semitism training. 5, meet with the ADL and Jewish leaders. 6, meet with the team owner to demonstrate an understanding of the situation. I'm not sure how y'all took that as a human being, or maybe it's a man thing. Nah, partner. What y'all are asking me to do is completely myself out to y'all. Dehumanize myself for y'all and fully capitulate myself to y'all will and whims. To that I say, eat a Let's go through it piece by piece and let's see how this is all one big piece of bull. Piece 1, apologize and condemn the film he promoted. He didn't promote the film. He promoted a segment.
My post was a post from Alex Jones that he did in the early 90s or late 90s about secret societies in America of occults, and it's true.
That's it. the segment that he stated. He didn't promote the film. There was nothing on his Instagram that said, oh, go buy this, go check this out. No, he was sharing what he felt. I made this point before. Let me make it another way. If you watch a movie and you say a movie is bad, I mean, it's terrible, but there was a line or a 2-minute clip in that movie that you thought was interesting or profound or entertaining, you shared that clip. Does that mean that you thought that this movie was some kind of blockbuster, stunning achievement? No. It simply meant you liked that particular part of that film. It's like I say in music. There are artists that have done heinous things publicly. So if you like Chris Brown, that means you down for beating up women? You like some R. Kelly songs? That means you like dating teenagers? Or better yet, let me forget like part. So if you like Chris Brown, you are promoting beating women? You like R. Kelly, you are promoting dating underage girls? No, you aren't. You just like that. That is they are still trying to pin him for something. People don't understand how much folks do that on a day-to-day basis. Some of the things that you use, buy, or consume have shenanigans attached to them in some way, form, or fashion. I still like classic Disney movies. I mean, Aladdin, Lion King, Sleeping Beauty, Song of the South, which will never get seen again. Things like that, those classic Disney things. But Disney said they have a not so secret gay agenda to introduce sexual identity to your children's into your children's lives through their films. Does that mean you down with that because you like Disney stuff or classic Disney stuff? No, it does not. It should not. So please, let's stop equating those things. All right. The next thing, make a $500,000 donation to anti-hate causes. Going back to George Floyd and all that bullshit. If that ain't the biggest grift on the planet, and BLM, who's now profoundly in trouble, prove that. I used to ask that question all the time when I heard celebrities and athletes say, oh, I'm giving X amount of dollars, or I'm giving so much money to anti-hate causes, or to fight racism, I'm giving so much money. Can somebody please tell me when the racism had a buyout clause? Can someone show me somewhere where racism has a price tag? You paid this amount of money and racism goes away. The question being used, how was all this money being used to support anti-racism, anti-hate, blah, blah, blah? And the answer is, it's not, because it doesn't exist, dumbasses. Okay, $500,000 for anti-hate, whatever. Now, here's the two that get me. Complete sensitivity training, complete anti-Semitism training. For the most part, considering the situation that brought about these requirements, these qualifications for him to meet, aren't those two things one and the same? See, that is showing that they just want you to jump through hoops because they can. They want you to jump through hoops because they feel that they can make you do that. That is absolute, unmitigated bullshit. That's not what it do, man. Complete sensitivity training. Sensitivity to what? To hurting someone else's feelings? Complete anti-Semitic training. To not hurt Jewish feelings? Again, it's essentially the same damn thing. They are requiring that just to say, I made you do that. These aren't things that they genuinely give a damn about. These aren't things that they genuinely think can improve Kyrie's mindset or anything like that. No, these are things that they are doing just to see if they can make you do it, just to make you bow down. These are things that they are doing to prove to you you are their. That is why they have these stipulations. Now let's go on to stipulation 5. Meet with the ADL and Jewish leaders. In case you did not know what the ADL is or stands for, it is the Anti-Defamation League. Now, much like the previous two conditions, this is a redundant thing. They want you to meet with anti-defamation leadership and Jewish leaders. Now, if I am accused of being an anti-Semite, then I should just want to meet with the Jewish leaders, right? The Anti-Defamation League covers the gamut. They cover the full spectrum. Racially being racially insensitive or racial bigotry towards everybody. This wasn't towards everybody from what y'all are trying to tell the world. This is only towards the Jewish people. All this anti-Semitic rhetoric that y'all are accusing him of. See, again, we go back to the previous point. We go back to the previous segment. You never, ever apologize because an apology is never, ever good enough. That's a redundancy. The ADL and Jewish leaders, that's like saying, hey man, we want you to take a bath and then we want you to take a shower right after that. Why? That is because we can. Check out what I've given y'all so far. Nothing that has been laid out is nothing that is proven to be helpful toward improving the understanding of Kyrie Irving for what he has been accused of. I mean, isn't the point of it all, isn't the very point of it all to help Kyrie gain a better understanding of how he's hurt people and what he's done? Isn't that supposed to be the point of all this sensitivity shit, racial training and all that other bullshit? No, this is punishment. This is control. This is do what we say or else. Y'all, come on now. Open your eyes and tell me y'all see it, because I know people ain't this stupid. And finally, here is the coup de grace, the cherry on top of this Sunday. Meet with team owner Joe, I think it's pronounced Tsai, to demonstrate an understanding of the situation. Y'all, come on. Y'all know what that sounds like. And it is exactly how y'all picturing that in y'all head. How do you demonstrate an understanding? Now, basically come in there on your hands and knees and grovel. Demonstrate an understanding. That is a definition of, boy, come in here on your hands and knees and beg for forgiveness. That's how that reads. After all that, then come demonstrate. Now, come the f*** on. That sounds dehumanizing. That just sounds insulting as a man, as a person, as an adult. That just sounds insulting. Come in here and demonstrate. Man, that's something you tell your kids. Will you tell them, you know what, I take that back. That ain't even something you tell your kids. Dude, that's just wrong. Now, there's nothing about that that's right. And thankfully, the NBA Players Association has spoken up, out, and against these little requirements that the Nets have tried to put on Kyrie. Because even they know, this don't sound right. It ain't proper. It's not at all. There is nothing about this that is a good look. So with that said, I just want to keep y'all updated on, the previous podcast rant. And I want to show y'all what I said is real. And it's been real for a very long time. It's not about apologizing. It's about controlling. I did an episode of a podcast a while back where I talked about never ever apologizing and why. This is why. I even gave my definition of when you should apologize. You only apologize for something that you intentionally did but had unintentional consequences. Like, I meant to step out, I meant to step here. I did not mean to step on your toe. My intention was to walk. The unintended consequence was me causing you pain by stepping on your foot. How does this apply to Kyrie's situation? Easy. There was nothing in there that was anti-Semitic. He shared a segment talking about the secret societies in America. Y'all went past what he shared into some other and pinned it on him. So he shouldn't apologize for a damn thing, because nothing he did was wrong. It's up to those gotcha ass people like that reporter. Go take your sensitive on somewhere, sit the down, and get a life. Man, we gonna stop it right there. You can catch the rest of that conversation on our Free Mind Thinkers podcast, which you can listen to wherever you listen to any of your favorite podcasts. We are on Amazon Music, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. So give us a listen there. If you like what you heard, then tell the world. Share, like the vid. If you have something to say, then please, we encourage everyone, drop a comment. Let us know what's on your mind. And you can find us all over social media. You can find our videos on BitChute, Odyssey, and YouTube. You can communicate with us through our various communication social media site platforms like Twitter, Rumble, Getter, Minds, Gab. Wherever you want to let your free mind thoughts flow, you'll find the Free Mind Thinkers. Plus, we are now setting up our locals page, which will soon load exclusive content for all those that become members. So stay tuned. Things are going to get greater. Y'all take it light. Remember to listen less, learn more.